specifically then, what should I look for in a BI technology? Well, first is the cloud architecture. You may be hard-pressed to find a BI tool today that doesn't promote themselves as cloud. But what you are really after is a BI technology that is built from the ground up as a cloud environment. This is what Peter described as a cloud data hub, where you can centralize and manipulate and share your data analysis as desired. The benefits are great flexibility, ease of access anywhere, and no waiting to get started. You sign up for a subscription to the service, and you begin working immediately. Grow the use of the service organically within your organization as you identify more requirements. User design. The focus of data analysis and decision-making should not be overshadowed by the need to do complex programming or data modeling. So point and click, drag and drop for importing and aggregating data, creating simple or multi-dimensional analysis, and visualizing the results with reports, dashboards, charts will speed the analysis process. It will also help to minimize human error and deliver the analysis you need when you need it. And finally, no IT prerequisites. What you want to be able to do is be independent from the IT infrastructure of a data warehouse, data modeling, OLAP cubes. And by being independent from the IT infrastructure, you can then free yourself from a fair amount of the time-consuming components of data processing that typically slow business users down. If the BI technology is dependent on any of these, you will be heading for long lead time and more costs associated with using it, and also the higher probability that it will not provide the flexibility you need, since you'll always have to go back to IT as your requirements change. Having said that about IT, what is the role of IT then? And I think this is a very important role. The line of business users and IT need to collaborate. It is important that IT is supportive in this process in helping to get line of business users to this next level. Some of the things that are suggested from CIO.com, an excerpt from that, was some simple steps. Keep it simple to begin with. Choose an application that you can grow with your users. Second, look for that quick success together so that you can showcase the advantages of BI. And that goes back to what Peter was describing as being able to have that success and encourage business users to continue to take on more of the responsibility in building their own analysis. Third, an essential ingredient is getting that buy-in, which is really making the results accessible to the business users. So again, they feel empowered by the technology. What I hear from CIOs, VPs, and directors of IT is that they want their organizations to work more strategically within their companies. They prefer to deal with security and threat minimization, network, system performance, availability, basically keeping the IT infrastructure humming, keeping pace with the needs of the business, and of course, anticipating the future needs. What I've never heard them say is that they want to create reports and dashboards. I would recommend one of the resources available to you after this webinar is a 2-minute video that describes the problems and relationships between IT and the business users that you'll find on our website. I think it draws the point very clearly. And to further illustrate my point, what I'd like to do is share with you 3 DrivenBI customer testimonials that all had different challenges that they were able to address using our BI technology, SRK. So the question was, what is the biggest benefit for you? As Peter talked about self-service and cloud and and the ability to have this just-in-time analysis, what really is the biggest benefit for you to move to technologies that would support this? In this case with Minson, they are a company headquartered in Monrovia, California, a global manufacturer of pastel furniture, male and casual furniture, all for indoor-outdoor living. And they were looking to accelerate their revenue growth and customer satisfaction by using a tool that could help them to centralize their information and do better real-time analysis. That solution was DrivenBI's SRK self-service data analysis platform. It provided Minson with a centralized cloud BI solution that truly revolutionized their operations. What problem were they looking to solve? Well, first, there were just too many time-consuming manual processes for getting their data, too many for creating their reports and distributing them. And using SRK helped them to streamline that process. To replace manual steps and incorporate automation in key areas is one of the most significant benefits that most organizations experience in moving to a self-service BI solution. Now they get their data and reports whenever they want and wherever they are, as long as they have access to the internet. Friendship Senior Options, FSO, has been providing services to seniors in the U.S. and expanding globally. They offer independent living, assisted living, rehabilitation, skilled nursing in large communities. Their challenge was very clear. They're in a very fast-growing and competitive market, and so they are required to continually invest in their operations and in a wide range of services and amenities in order to compete. With SRK, they gained better visibility with what their CFO describes as a 360-degree view into how effectively they are running their business. FSO uses that visibility to improve their programs, services that they offer, and the quality of life for their residents. So better insights across their operations were able to provide them with better services to their seniors and ultimately to grow their business. For Taipei Trading Company, one of the best established trading companies in Taipei, Taiwan for over 50 years, their business is about being able to provide business opportunities such as industrial equipment to everyday household supplies across their nation. Taipei Trading has continuously expanded their reach and offerings to bring their customers closer to market products and services that they want. But Taipei Trading was able to also quantify the problem they were having with being able to deliver that in a timely fashion and to be able to manage their operations. They actually identified over 40 hours a month that they wasted working with spreadsheets just to produce their quarterly sales analysis. With SRK, they quickly reduced the time by 75% and are now more confident in the accuracy of their data and so too in their data analysis. So let's recap. Before self-service cloud BI for these customers, there was too much IT time, effort, resources for analysis, communication problems between business users and IT, and then ultimately what happens in many organizations is those line of business users begin to be self-serviced, if you will, by depending on their own spreadsheet analysis. Now, I'm going to take a few minutes to dive into some more details on DrivenBI's technology, SRK, for a couple slides here to give you some background on how SRK is addressing these areas. SRK looks at being able to deliver all of the enterprise BI capabilities, but to be able to do that for line of business users without the cost. And the cost is in both time and dollars. First of all, in an enterprise solution, you're looking for some very robust capabilities such as dynamic multidimensional analysis. This is the push for big data, for the ability to work with a lot of information to glean better insights into that data, and also to then be able to visualize that data in real-time dashboards and reporting. These are areas that SRK does very easily, and also includes with that something Peter mentioned about the ability to control the data governance, right? Who is actually going to be looking at and working with that data? So the idea that there's role-based access and record-level security helps to ensure that that data is being secure and viewed by those that it should be viewed by. Actionable sharing and analysis, we simply think of that as being able to collaborate. You've done the analysis, you're sharing that analysis out. You know, that is not the end of the story. The next step after getting that analysis and getting that result is to take action on it. And so the ability to be able to share and collaborate based on that analysis and those results is one of the key areas where the self-service BI analysis capabilities allow companies to improve their performance over time, improve their operations, and to really see the benefit in the bottom line. Audit trails, who's done what when, is also another key area of this data governance as well as managing the analysis that's being done. So these are very robust capabilities that are included in SRK, but the key here is that these are all delivered to a line of business user with SRK without the need for programming, without the need for a prerequisite of a data warehouse, without the need for IT to develop OLAP cubes to support the multidimensional analysis that a business user needs, and no additional IT investment. And at the same time, we talked about how a lot of line of business users move quickly to spreadsheet analysis. So in this case, SRK is able to help address what we would consider the risks of using spreadsheet analysis, because what it's going to do is help to organize and automate those manual processes of collecting and formatting data for analysis. It will also eliminate all the emailing of analysis and, of course, the related sensitive data around the organization. Because it's centralized, it's going to ensure the accuracy and consistency of that data, as well as being able to keep the logic, the data logic and analysis all in one place. So truly it is a set it and forget it type of approach to be able to have that analysis available as new information, new data comes in and updates that analysis.